Hello, first grade. Today is Friday, May 29th. We have Lulu visiting today. She has a mushroom dress on. She wanted to share the mushroom dress with everybody. And I see squirrel peeking out and bunny and deer isn't hiding so much today. Hello, Willow and Ollie. And I think their mom is busy doing some work. All right. Lulu's going to hold them. Child. Said. Two. Black. Brown. Green. Yellow. Many. Some. None. 5. Any. The number 4. Yes. Done. We're going to find the word in the puzzle before we move on to the next thing. So we have this one here. It has 1, 2 letters. And we know this letter, N. All right, it has 2 options, but I have one in mind. So let's see if you thought of this one. On. So there you are. Now we're going to need to move our camera down, and Lulu's going to go over to the side and watch from there so we have enough room on our table. So now you need the sight word booklets, a pencil, and 5 blank index cards. So pause and press play again once you have those. So yesterday, we added the 5 new sight words. I think that was it. Yeah. Mine are right in the middle, which is kind of exciting. And today we're going to add those same sight words onto our index card. So you have the 5 blank index cards. You want to write them all as neatly as you can. Using this book, you can copy these words onto your cards. So you can pause the video and press play again once you have all of your sight words on the index cards. So yesterday we learned a new sound. And you already knew this sound, but now you know how to write the sound. And it's when H, the air sound, the breath sound, joins up with which letter? This week it's C. And what sound do C and H make when they're together? What whole new sound? It's ch, ch, C-H, ch. And we wrote a bunch of the words from the story onto our picture in our main lesson book yesterday. And today we're going to write whole thoughts about some of what happened in the story. And of course, we'll have some of those ch words in our little writing that we do. So here's what we'll need. Pencil, tape, and I have to go around this way to get the other couple things, actually 3 things. So there you go. You'll need your main lesson book. Here's my page. And we want it opened up to landscape with the spirals at the top. You'll need 1 piece of lined paper, crayons, tape, and your pencil. So you can pause and press start again when you have all those things ready to go. So here I'm going to get crayons out. I'm not going to need a lot actually, but I just want to get enough. Just want them out so it's so I can pick the one we need. We've been using a certain color for a border, so it's going to be, do you remember what color that was for our ch sounds? It was only at the top of the picture. Orange, it's orange. So we'll get that in a moment, but first we have to tape our page down. So you want to get my paper, this white paper is bigger, than your main lesson book. So your white on the outside will be smaller than mine. But you want to put it right in the middle, this lined paper right in the middle. It won't be perfect, that's okay, but just get it the best you can. And then you'll take your tape and get little pieces, and starting at the top, put the tape down there, and then I'm going to go for one in the middle. And now one on the bottom. So they don't have to be big pieces, just enough to hold it down. And when you're done, you'll want to be able to go like this, like a book, so you can open up your paper. Okay. And I may have done that a little early, because usually we want to write it first. Yes, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to, if you don't tape it if you haven't already. We'll wait to tape it. I'm going to make a note, so don't tape it yet. That's going to make it harder to write on the back. See, it'll be off your book if we need to. I forgot, that comes after we write. All right, I'll keep mine because I can just move mine down since I'm not in a book. All right, so no tape yet. I'll remind you, I have my little note here. And now we have our pencil. We'll save our crayons for a little bit. I'm going to get those out of the way. And let's figure out what to write that happened in the story. So Willow was being a what? A choo-choo train. Right, so we can write that. And Willow is a name and two things. It starts the thought. So what we're doing, we have the train of the story we're about to write here. And it's, the engine is about Willow being the train and the journey they go on. So now we're going to write one of the coaches, just like she had coaches in her story. We're going to write the first thought, which is like one of the coaches or cars on the train. And that first thought always has, or all the thoughts have capital letters or mama letters. So we'll start with that. And Willow will start with her name. All names have capital letters, no matter where they are in the thought. So Willow was being a train. So there's our big letter for Willow. Willow, our full moon, was full moon. We know was already. Being so Willow was being a train. And then we bring the full moon down, that's ending that thought. Willow was being a train. And then we leave some space, a couple fingers, in between the full moon on the ground. And the next thing is that Ollie got on the train. So Ollie sat in the coach and ate brunch at the beach. So a lot of these words you know because there are sight words. Ollie sat in the coach and ate brunch at the beach. So we're already ahead. We know quite a few of the words in there. So Ollie starts the sentence and he is a name. So big O, Ollie. The full moon. Ollie sat in the coach. Ollie sat, full moon, in, full moon, the, full moon, coach, full moon. Now we have more in this thought. It could end here, but we added more to it. So Ollie sat in the coach. Now anytime you need to stop and pause, that's great. Do that and you can catch up and then start up again with us. Ollie sat in the coach. And ate. Now this is different from the number 8, but it sounds the same. And ate, so it's spelled differently too. Remember, 8 is one of our sight words. It's E-I-G-H-T. And this 8, like you've been eating something, is A-T-E. Ollie sat in the coach and ate. Now we could also end there, but we're going to talk more about what he ate. So Ollie sat in the coach and ate brunch at the beach. And ate brunch some of these words we're knowing already because we spelled them on our picture yesterday. So and ate brunch at the beach. Oh, now that's the end of the thought. So where does my full moon go? Right down below to stop the thought, to show that it has stopped. So we have 2 thoughts now. The first one is Willow was being a train. The second one, the second thought is Ollie sat in the coach, and ate brunch at the beach. Now we'll finish one more thought. I may put 2 more, but I may stop with this next thought after it. So what did he eat? Chili, chips, cheese, and chocolate for his dessert. So for fun, I put a CH word. Instead of he ate, I put he chewed. He chewed. So he chewed on chili, chips, cheese, and chocolate. So he is a sight word we know, but it's also the beginning of a thought. And each thought in the beginning has that mama or daddy letter. So he is a capital H. He chewed on. Well, we did chew on our drawing yesterday. Now we're making it chewed because it happened before. He chewed on. So there we go. He chewed on. What did he chew on? Chili. Now, we're making a list like we did last week with the SH words when we listed that she was reading about sharks and shells and ships and, oh goodness, there was one more, sheep. So that full moon, because it's still in the thought, becomes a crescent moon. So instead of going up here as a full moon in between, we bring it down below into a crescent moon that separates the list. The words in the list get separated with the crescent moon. So he chewed on chili, crescent moon. Chips. We're going to continue our list. So that crescent moon comes down to separate the next word on the list. Chili, chips, cheese, and. Now when you have and in there, we don't need a crescent moon. Now we just need the full moon because we're ending our list with the next word. And acts like the word that separates them, which it does. So and it's not part of the list. It's just going to tell what the next thing on the list is. So we do the full moons with and. Cheese and, ooh, big word, chocolate. I'm going to need to go to the next line because I need about half of a line to fill up with chocolate. It's a big word. And chocolate. It's a big word for a big yummy taste of sweetness. And that ends the list and the thought. So that full moon goes down to stop the thought. So now you can pause again anytime. Go back a little bit in the video if you need to get all of the thoughts down. There are 3 coaches or 3 thoughts, and we can read them again. And you can stop even during this to make sure you have everything. Willow was being a train. Again, Willow was being a train. Next coach or next thought. Ollie sat in the coach and ate brunch at the beach. Again, Ollie sat in the coach and ate brunch at the beach. Last and third thought, or coach, is he chewed on chili, crescent moon, chips, crescent moon, cheese, and chocolate. If you said all the words, it would be chocolate, pretty much. Chocolate, A-E. Anyway, we don't. It's just chocolate. But we have extra letters in there. So let's do that last thought again, starting with he. He chewed on chili. Chips, cheese, and chocolate. All right, so this is where we get the tape out. By now you've already paused and finished all these thoughts, these 3 thoughts, and you're ready to move on. So now we need that tape that I showed before. Get 3 little pieces and put them in the top, the heavens, kind of the middle, and then the earth part. But first you're centering your paper right in the middle of the white page. Okay, so now you have it. It looks like a book. I'm going to actually say pause, finish taping, and then start up again since I took up the time before doing my page. So get all taped up and join us again. And then we're going to get out our orange, because that's the border we're using for the ch words. And we can use Papa Bear or Mama Bear, whichever works better, and get our border in. So we've got the heavens. I think I'm just going to do all the heavens this time. And then all the earth. And the left or the sun side. And the moon side. And I think for fun I'll make it darker by the paper we wrote on. And keep it lighter on the outside. So we'll shout on the inside by the writing paper and talk and whisper more on the outside. Or you can do it a different way. There we go. Put my crayon back. And then keep your crayons out, because on this inside, just like last time, you can draw a picture of part of the story we didn't get to. Maybe you could draw Ollie eating his chili, chips, cheese, and chocolate, or maybe Ollie, you could draw, even though we didn't write about it, you could draw him being an airplane beforehand, or maybe they're going inside to eat the chili at lunch a little bit later. So it's up to you. You can draw whatever picture you'd like on the inside. So you can pause the video and press play again when you're done with your picture. Okay, so you have your writing done, your border, and a picture on the inside done. And just a reminder to do your reading. Your reading for every day, so you know where you're at with that. Check with Mom and Dad if you're not sure. And also a reminder to do your play, to memorize it, the Nixie of the Mill Pond, so that you can perform it here in a couple weeks or so when school is nearing the end. You can perform it for Mom and Dad and others on Zoom, like Grandma and Grandpa or some family members. So you still have time to get it all memorized, even if you're starting now or just starting recently. So have a most lovely rest of your day. And I think I said it, but lately I've been thinking I haven't, that today is Friday, May 29. I'm pretty sure I said that at the beginning. And say goodbye. Here, I'll bring her from the side. I'll say goodbye to our friends. There's Lulu and Squirrel still hiding a bit with the mom, and Willow and Ollie, Bunny and Deer. We'll see you next time.